Hello everyone. Today we're looking at the top 7 skills you need as a business owner or entrepreneur to use AI to help grow your business and become rich in 2025. Number 1, opportunity identification. Being able to identify opportunities in the market that you can disrupt with AI, improve existing ways of doing things, and unlock people's time by automating background processes, building products that are going to reshape how people do things is one of the first key skills you're going to need as a business owner and entrepreneur. Number 2, AI product development and monetization. Being able to have some basic coding skills or utilize no-code tools and vibe coding tools in a manner that allows you to build it secure is the next key skill. That way you can take your ideas and turn them into a physical product. Vibe coding gets a bad rap, but you can use AI to explain the code that it's just made. So that way you're not just relying purely on the AI. And you can learn to error check and make sure that you secure it correctly by keeping the API keys out of the code, putting them in environment files, making sure that you keep the API keys secure and that it is authenticating properly by using background tools like Supabase to do all the background security. Number 3, AI-driven marketing and customer acquisition. Being able to market that new product effectively, get in front of the eyes of your customers and show them how that tool is going to change their life and revolutionize their business. It's the next key skill you're going to need. By being able to build these tools and then get in front of eyes, you are going to have a superpower right there. You can build a money-making machine. Number 4, operational AI integration. Being able to spot where you can use AI to automate parts of the business, and also spotting other people's businesses where you can automate things, save their staff time and allow the staff to do more important work is going to be a massive skill in 2025 and going onwards. You can boost margins by 20 to 50%. This isn't about getting rid of staff. This is about making the staff more efficient so the staff can focus on more important tasks and keeping all the monotonous, boring things like report generation and posting things all automated so the staff can be more productive and be using their brains more, getting the most out of your staff and the staff getting the most fulfillment out of their work. Number 5, strategic partnerships and AI vendor management. Partnering with AI vendor providers and hiring the right talent to implement AI solutions requires evaluating vendors, negotiating contracts and aligning tech with the business goals. As with all strategic partnerships, it's about mutual benefit. So you build tools that can help other people and they build tools that can help you. This is how the whole open source community works, and Libra software, free software, which respects customers and the user's freedom and privacy. All these things rely on everyone working together. Without thousands of developers all working together, there would be no Linux. And as a result, there'll be no foundation that a lot of all these open source tools like N8N, Base Row, and Supabase all rely on. There wouldn't be this community. And this is what's so powerful. With open source, you can have an idea, and if you've got the coding skills, you can put it into that a few weeks. Whereas if it's closed source and proprietary, you've got to wait for them to pay their developers to go and do it. Number 6, data-driven decision making. Having the ability to take large data sets and structure it for AI to analyze, understand, and build reports is going to be a very powerful tool that you can develop as a business owner. You can use it on your own business, or you can sell solutions or make solutions for other businesses, helping them to analyze where they've got gaps in the market and where they can capitalize. This is one of the other tools that can make you a lot of money. This is also where it's important for you to be able to build minimum viable products quickly and easily. We'll talk about minimum viable products a little bit later in the video. Number 7, AI ethics and compliance navigation. If you're in Europe, this is going to be a big one. In America, a lot of it is left to the free market. But in Europe, there's lots of regulations that are already regulating AI before they've even built their products. This can tie into minimum viable products. So all these AI companies in Europe, and any company that's looking to use AI in Europe, needs to be able to navigate the minefield of Europe's regulations. The EU is basically a regulatory making machine, building red tape to trip up companies. If you can use AI to analyze that red tape and then build solutions and automated workflows to help companies stay compliant with all these regulations like GDPR and the ethical AI bills that the EU has put in, you can make good money. Same with ISO compliance. If you can build automated workflows for complying with ISO and other international standards and help companies automate that process, that's another recipe for making a lot of money. Now, a bonus one, minimum viable products. You see a lot of startups. I see many investors speaking about this on LinkedIn, where you'll have startups getting their seed funding and then they'll be blowing it on building massive infrastructure to scale when they haven't even got one product yet, or they're only just starting to try and build their first product, and they're blowing lots of money building the infrastructure right for scale. Well, you don't have a scale problem. You have a problem with no customers. So minimum viable products are one of the key things as an entrepreneur and business owner that you need to be able to build. Most minimum viable products, when you're getting the first 100 customers, are likely to be being held together with duct tape and paper clips. You don't need to worry about scale. You need to worry about building something that works, that you can get in front of some customers and see what the feedback from those customers. So those customers can then test it. If it's working for them and starting to really help them in some way, then you can start building it out. The infrastructure and the scalability is easy. If you've got a VPS, you can just replicate that VPS many times. And you can load balance across many VPSs. You can re-implement. If you're running Docker, it's easy to expand it across many Docker instances and load balance across there. You can then scale it and build all of that big infrastructure that the likes of Google and AWS allow you to build. But to start off with, when you're building your first product, you don't need that, because 100 customers is not going to reach a limit of even one VPS. You can get one VPS from a VPS provider with 64 gigs of RAM, a load of processor cores, a terabyte of drive space for under the cost of under £40 per month for 6 months. So you can build your test product out there, get it tested in front of customers. If it's not good, customers aren't liking it, it's not solving problems, bin it, build something else. Or iterate on it. Keep iterating until you've got customers crawling, jumping over themselves to try and get your product. Then you can worry about scale. But all the time you've not got customers, all the time you've not got a good product, there's no point worrying about the scale. Now, let's look at the other actionable tips. Start small, scale fast. You can outsource some of the skills that you don't have. You've got a whole world to be able to find skilled people for bits that you don't know, or to learn the skills that you need. You can leverage platforms like X and Reddit for insight on what people are having problems with and where there's gaps in the market. And you can even build AI workflows in NA10 using base row for storage, so that you can scrape these for the ideas, and then you can work on different ideas. Build a brand. Market yourself. Market your company. Market your organization. It's never been easier to automate this and to build a brand online. In fact, the algorithms are even being changed to help push small creators and people starting off to get themselves out in front of the eyes. And focus on recurring revenue. So you need to build your product so that people will keep coming back, keep wanting to use it, and keep needing to use it. Now that's it. If you get all these bits of the recipe correct, you can make a lot of money in 2025 going onwards. Check out the description for ways to donate to the channel to help keep the channel running. Check out the link to my website for if you need my company to help you automate any of your business and assist with AI in your business. And check out some of the other videos for how-tos and workflows and workflow ideas on how to automate. Thank you very much and have a good day. Keep automating.